younger me would try and prove myself to everybody else that, you know, I am like them. You know, I have changed. I have done this. I have done that. I'm not my past self. This, and all this and all that, and so on and so forth. But one thing that I realize is that I don't have to prove myself to anybody but myself. You know, I feel like I started to find more peace in generally just being better for myself and not the public and not the outside world. I feel like a lot of times I feel like we're trying to prove ourselves to other people and people that we try to impress and stuff like that. But I feel like though you have to create your own audience. You know, like you have to perform for yourself before you perform for anybody else. And I'd rather perform for myself only than perform for everybody else and hate myself because I don't even enjoy that I'm trying to prove to people that I've changed or that I like what they like or stuff like that, and they don't even care because nobody actually cares and nothing even matters. But the thing is that at the end of the day is to is to prove yourself right. Prove yourself that you can change. You can do these things that everybody tells you that you can't do. You can change. Why would I waste my time up trying to prove myself to somebody that doesn't understand me, that I like what they like, or like I like trying to change for them, or saying that I've changed, or showing them that I've changed, or just anything in general, and they're uninterested. I feel like that's a sign to move on, you know. And I feel like if my most recent video kind of explains it, but I feel like we're so locked in this sort of thing where we have to perform for everybody else. But I feel like you have to make your own audience and perform for yourself. And overall, it's all about generally showing up for yourself. I say this in most of my videos, but I feel like the biggest game changer in my life was when I stopped, I stopped trying to show up to other people to try and prove myself and show up to myself and prove myself. You know, that's not saying that, oh, like, I'm not saying that when you do something wrong, to not apologize and just to just leave it alone and just don't say anything. No, that's totally wrong. I feel like if you say something wrong or do something wrong, you should apologize. You should actually feel sorry. If a person feels offended or if a person feels some kind of way about something, is to apologize. But I feel like at the end of the day, if you keep doing that and the person doesn't see that you're actually trying to apologize, it's just an example, and you're actually trying to apologize and do and be better and try and get on good terms and understand this person even more, so you're wasting time and energy and your words. So I feel like at a certain point you have to stop proving yourself and realize that you don't have to prove yourself to anybody but yourself.